it's Holly the Twister Sister back with another free tutorial for you guys today. We're gonna learn how to make something that's quick for line work for those popular mouse requests. Alright, so I'd always left the mouse off of my twisting menus for line work because you can't do it. There's too many colors, it takes too long, got a long line. It's just not gonna work and look good. My line work stuff has to also look good. So I'm not handing out like one balloon bunnies to everybody. But if you are, that's fine. But I just came up with this really adorable design that is perfect for those parties or events where you just don't have time to do a full mouse design, but that's really what they want. This will satisfy them. Okay, so we're gonna do the girly version because I love cute girly things, but it's real easy to make this into the boy version too, and I'll show you that at the end. So I'm gonna start off with two different colors. You can pick whatever colors you want. I've chosen a yellow and fuchsia, and they're gonna be fully inflated, save for about 1/2 inch at the end. Let some air out to make them nice and soft and tie them together. Then you're gonna do just like a 6-petal flower. The way I do that is I start on one color and I make 3 loops the same size, and do the same thing for the next balloon. 3 more loops. This is pretty much a princess wand if you're wondering. Okay, so now once I get all my loops, I sort them so that they are all facing the same direction. And then I take the 2 ends here where you've got yellow and pink, and I'm just gonna flip them. So flip that one and flip that one. Okay, now your colors should be alternating around the flower, and just straighten it out so it looks nice and pretty. And so you've got the rest of your balloon coming down here at the bottom. Now if one is shorter than the other, you can just give it a little bit of a squeeze, and that should help to even them out. We're gonna spiral these the rest of the way, and if it helps to use your knees or a partner, do that, whatever you need to do. And just twist them together at the end so you've got 2 little bubbles. And I like to take one of these bubbles and just wrap it through. And that seems to help this from coming undone when the kids are running around playing with it. Okay, so we've got a nice candy cane spiral here. And now, this is so easy, guys. It's just silly. We're gonna take a small bear head. Now you can also do this with the big bear head balloons, but I have a bunch of small bear heads and I love finding new uses for them. And now they don't come in black, which would be perfect, but they do come in other colors, and you can find ways to work with the other colors. I'm gonna use purple. It's a nice girly color, and you're gonna stick your pump all the way down into one earlobe, put a couple puffs of air in there, switch your pump over to the next earlobe, and then inflate the rest. We've got a nice mouse head. I know they're called bear heads, but today they're mouse heads. And we're going to just take the tail nozzle of this and twist it into the center of our flower. Now, if you're really pressed for time, you can be done at this point. This gets the whole point across of what it is. It's super cute and girly, but I like to make things just a little bit extra special for my customers. So I'm gonna take another fuchsia balloon. I love this color, by the way. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of air in here. And I'm gonna make a bow. Makes it really girly, okay? So we're gonna take a small round bubble and turn it into a pinch twist. Okay, and then we're gonna do 2 small loops. And I mean small, like you don't want this bow to be gigantic on her head. So you see what that looks like. Then you can take some scissors, come out here to the very end, cut it, and let the rest of your air out, leaving your bow. And we're gonna put this around the ear, one ear. So pick an ear, any ear. Put your bow in front, take your tail behind around that ear, and just bring it back up to that bow, and I just wrap it up and down around that pinch twist, not too many times. You don't want it to get too crowded in there. And you don't want this to be too tight, because if it is too tight, it can tend to actually squeeze all the air out of that ear, and then the ear will disappear. We don't want that. So if you do it right, nice and gentle like, then you have a really cute princess mouse wand. That's what I'm gonna call this. And this is great for those just little mouse requests. You know, sweet little grandma comes up at the end of the party. Can you please make my daughter a mouse? Yes, I can. Here you go. This is what I've got for you. And they're gonna be thrilled with this. So I hope you guys like this design. Let me show you what I would do for a boy version. They don't have black in the small bear head balloons, but you don't have to use black. You can use the other colors that are in the typical mouse character and just use them in different places. So you can use black on the bottom, you can use red on the bottom. Just try different color combinations and see what you like best. The bear heads do come in red, yellow, blue. It's kind of fun to experiment with. And of course the purple. So that's it for this tutorial. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out the website, thetwistersister.com, where you can get stuff like this cool shirt. And see if I can show you guys here. I've got on my cool Twister balloon shoes today. Those are the high top version. There's a low top version as well, along with a bunch of brand new products that I just put on the website, like dresses and more skirts and more shoes. So check it out. There's the cool Juan menu pack, which is brand new, as well as some other new menu items. So there's a lot going on over at thetwistersister.com. So just make sure to check it out whenever you get a chance. And I will see you guys back here again next week for another free balloon animal tutorial. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.